This is Nikki in Niagara coming to you from Niagara Falls, Canada. And at the end of July, I have my July haul for you. And honest, I have no idea how this happened, but I have a ton of stuff to show you. Now this was my birthday month, and I got Amazon gift cards for my birthday presents. And my sister sent me a whole box of stuff. So that's one reason why I have quite a bit. The other reason is I have no idea why. Now I may have to break this into 2 parts, but you'll already know that by the title. So I'm only going to let this run to an hour, and then at that point I'll decide if I need to break it off into a second part. So that's why it is or it isn't 2 parts. So without further ado, there's no sense me rambling away here. Let's start off with what I got. So first of all, just put this here. First of all, I want to thank everybody who uses, or I should say who watches the ads on my channel. I appreciate it very much. It helps to support the channel. It gives me a little bit of money each time you watch one, and therefore I can put the money back into the channel. And I had such money to spend this month, and I bought 2 new major items for the channel, which I think is going to be popular items on here for a while. First thing that I bought is the Shuttle Art 101 set. Now, these are not your average shuttle arts. Here in Canada, which is where I am, I think you'll know that, we do not have the towel trees. The towel trees are only available in the United States. So we haven't really been able to use them or anything like it until Shuttle Art came out with this set. Now, Ohuhu came out with a set as well, but they're not the small nibs. So this is what I've bought here. These are the small nibs, just like the towel trays, I'm assuming. They are 1 millimeter is what they're labeled as in the description for these. And then it has kind of like a highlighter chisel tip on the other end. So it's quite small as well. So I've tried these out, but I'm really excited to swatch them and start using them, because these are I'm going to be able to use these like I do permanent markers, and they're going to be able to get into the small spaces, and I'm quite excited about that. So we'll be trying those out soon. The other item that I bought with that money is something that I have been wanting for a very long time, since they came out actually, is the Arteza Twy Markers, the 100 set. Now, these are available on Amazon Canada, but they are $100, which is no way I was going to pay $100 for a set of water-based markers. But they went half price. So I definitely had to get them when they were half price, and that's what I decided to put my money towards as well for the channel. And I use a lot of water-based markers, and I've tested these out as well, and they are an awesome size. And they're brush tip on one end and fine tip on the other, which I'm sure lots of you already know. But just for those who don't, they're like this, and they have this tiny little brush tip marker on this end, and it is a really nice tip. And on the other end is a fine tip, like that. It's very fine. What does it say these are here? 0.4, and it doesn't give the size for the bullet. I don't know if it's a 1. It might be a 0.8. It's a 1 at the most anyways, but it's not much smaller than a 0.8. So I'm really looking forward to swatching these out. As far as I know, they don't have any numbers on them. I should just check that again. Oh, wait a minute, is that a number? A120. Or is that on all of them? Oh, they do. They have numbers and names. I didn't know that. A120 Marmalade Orange. Woo! Oh, I'm even more excited now. I just assumed they didn't. Okay. This kind of puts them, makes it a little bit more worth the money, the expensive money, if they have the names and numbers. Okay, so I'm really excited about these two. I don't know, I haven't done swatching on the channel for quite a while. I don't know if anybody really likes that. But let me know below if you want me to swatch either of these on the channel, and I will. Otherwise, I will swatch them privately. Okay, so now the next thing that I'm going to go into, and I have boxes surrounding me here. So the next thing that I'm going to go into is a box that my sister sent me. I'm not going to show you everything that she sent me because there was quite a few things that weren't coloring related, and there's no sense showing you. But I will show you all the coloring stuff, which is the majority of it. So this is stuff that she gets from thrift stores and garage sales and stuff, and she collects together for me and sends me in a box, and this was my birthday box. So this is the first item. This is full of Crayola Super Tips, plus a bunch of others too. There's some prangs and crazy arts. Oh, there's a Crayola Skinny. Looks like there's oh no, that's a prang as well. So there's different types. I know there's a brush tip one in here. What is this? Oh, Laurentian markers. Wow, yeah, there's just a whole bunch in there. And as if that weren't enough, she managed to fill up this case full of the Crayola Fineliners. These are the 1mm tip Crayolas. I use these a lot, so it's got a point like that. It's basically a 1mm, a 1 centimeter nib, and these have names on them, gold and yellow. I love all the Crayola markers, and I especially like the ones that are not color tips because they have names on them. They all have names. The short skinny ones, the short fat ones, the broad markers, they call them washable or broad markers. These skinny ones, the black skinny ones, they all have names on them. They're crayons. The scented markers, they all have names on them. Why do they not put names on the Crayola Super Tips? Can someone please explain that to me? And I'm also going to have to ask you to excuse my nails. I need to use some nail polish remover on them, and I hate doing my nails. Now also, she got, oops. a little thing full of pencil, oh, I knew what they were called a minute ago. Those things you put on pencil barrels so that they don't hurt your fingers. So I'm one of those people who gets the coloring bump, and that can get really sore sometimes. It's working its way into a hard callus, but I wish it would hurry up. So yeah, these are good to use on thin pencils like the Prismacolors, and we'll see how much help those are. And then she picked me up a couple of crayon packs because I use crayons and odorless mineral spirits for backgrounds. So this is the Jot set of neon crayons, which I've never used before, and the Crayola Pearl crayons, which are extra smooth pearly laydown, and they're in pastel shades. Just gonna have a sip here. I've got a dry mouth is pretty bad today. And then there's a couple of pages here from a book of some pictures to color. Now the reason that she gave me these is that I like coloring bugs, and well, I like art of bugs, basically. I'm like the last person to be able to stand a bug in real life, but give me art that represents bugs and I love it. So that's why she gave me these. Okay, so next we've got some books coming up. So she gave me this book, and I think this was a book she was destashing, and she asked if I wanted it, and I said yes, because I used to have all 4 books in this set, and I destashed them, and for a while now I have been kicking myself for having destashed them because I'm back into this kind of work. And I actually found a picture in here that I started working on, and I'm using my my gel markers that only have a tiny bit of gel left in them. I've been looking for a page to use them with, and I found one in here. So this is what I've been working on right here, this page. One of the interesting things about this book is that it's got some color in it. Your backgrounds are done. Sometimes the lines are in different colors. Sometimes a little bit has been colored in. It's quite interesting. It's just a pretty book. Yeah, so there's that, which I'm happy about. And then, I'll just bring this up here. And then another book here, which I have 4 or 5 of these books, and she asked me if I wanted this one, and I said, oh, I've got that, but just let me go check and see, and I didn't have happy and energized, so I must feel happy and energized while I'm coloring. So this is just your standard Zendoodle stock image book, double-sided, but it's got nice paper, and like I said, I'm getting into this kind of stuff again. Don't know why, but I am. Then she gave me some fun paint with water books, and I want to try some things out with these. So the ones that she got me are from the Bible. These are so cute. Sunny Day. Don't know who that is. Oh, that's not one. Neither is that. Here we go. Another one that's from the Bible. and painting kittens. So I've been wondering what these would be like if you painted them with a water brush and if you used pencil on top of them. But I also know that a lot of people have been doing these paint with water books and finding them very relaxing, so just thought I'd try them out, something different. And then she gave me this book right here, Exotic Chickens, Coloring for Everyone. This is awesome. It's stock images as well, but they're single-sided. The paper is, that's not the worst. And it's full of chickens and roosters. And I know somebody has a year-long color-along on Instagram that is to color a cockerel. So I'll definitely have to do one of these. That's just like weird. I needed that for my collection. And then a couple of Bendin books. I got the Adorable Animals. And this one I absolutely love. It's etchings, vintage style illustrations. So these are the kind of illustrations that you used to find in children's books a long time ago. There's a picture in here that I swear looks like it was drawn by Garth Williams, who is one of my favorite children's book illustrators. He illustrated the Laura Ingalls Wilder books, but those aren't my favorites by him. It's all this one right here. That looks so much like one of his illustrations, except I guess he probably would have made it a little cuter, you know, more cartoonish in the face. But yeah, so I love that book. It's going to be fun to color as well. Okay, so, oh, one more. Then she gave me some art with edge. The majority of this book is this one, Justice League. These are the ones where you get the individual pages. Now, I'm a DC fan. I know that that's not the popular answer, but I don't have a thing to do with Marvel. Give me my DC stars. I know them all. So that's what the majority of this book is. And I really like the style of these. And then the back part of it is this book. Now it doesn't have a title, but I think this is not the Optical Illusions one, but maybe it is. Maybe it's the one that's called Optical Illusions. But anyways, it's the one that's got kind of pictures with a different perspective to them. And then there's a bunch put into the last page here. Maybe there's a title page here, though I think she would have shown it on the top if it was. Yeah, so the rest of them are in there. So basically there's 2 books in there. Ugh. Oh, if you know what that one's called, let me know so I can give it a title in my files. This one here with these weird perspective books pages. Okay, so then the last thing that she sent me is, I know I've told you guys this before, but I thought I would show you, is that my sister and I, we give each other the, okay, come on into focus. I don't know why it's doing that. There's a setting that's been changed when I moved this. And now it goes blurry sometimes while it tries to focus. I don't know. But anyways, I've told you guys this before, that my sister and I give each other the second copy of pages in our books. So if a book comes with 2 sets of pages, we give each other the second set of pages because neither of us has any use for them. So might as well trade, share. it's not a trade. It's not a one-for-one type of thing. It's just like, you know, here's mine, got no use for them, you use them, and the same goes for the other person. So these are the ones that she sent me. She's been collecting these over a while. Turns out the Coloring Book Cafe used to include 2 copies in their old books. So I got this one, Country Fair. I'm not going to show them to you, I'm just going to tell you. Then we've got some Ava Brown, Mermaids, Sherry Baldy, My Bestie's Fall Days, Sherry Baldy Adult Coloring Book. Well, I guess I don't need to say all that. And this one's interesting. This is a different style for Sherry Baldy. Ethereal Mermaids and Fairies. Now, I'll just say right off here, don't anybody give me any grief about doing this. There's nothing wrong with this. Some books even say, share this second copy with a friend. It's, you know, we own these, she owns these pages and can do whatever she wants with them. It's just, you can't make copies of them and distribute them. But there's nothing wrong with using your book and taking your pages and doing whatever the heck you want with them, as long as you're not selling them. Okay, so yeah, don't give me any grief over that. So this one is Mistress of the Moon, Book 1 by Wei Shan Ong. Now, I've never seen any pictures from this book. I've only seen pictures from the other series that she does. Then Ikuko, Mermaid in Dress. Barbara Pulitzali, Art Nouveau Inspired. This one I didn't even know she had. Was Alina Lazareva's Elegant Beauties. Demita Victoria, Whimsical Dreams. And if you want to do this with a family member or a friend, go ahead. Make use of your pages. Okay, there's a lot of Demita Victoria here. Demita Victoria, Victorian Fashion. And of course, she's made a copy of the front cover of the book and included that. Looks like her printer was going wonkers here. Female Warriors, Demita Victoria. Pinup Models, Demita Victoria. And finally, Gods and Goddesses, Ava Brown. So I'll be adding those to my collection. And that is what I received from my sister. As well, it's not everything I got from my sister. She sent me, has it 1 book or 2 books in here? There's something else I have in here from her, and I'm expecting something else to come, which I will be putting into probably next month's video, because we're not halfway through, but I don't know if we're going to do 2 parts or not. The next thing that we have here is my book outlet order. Now, Book Outlet had a buy 2, get 1 free sale. So of course I had to look and see if there was anything that I wanted. And yes, there was. I got the mini Pusheen coloring book. I have the big one, and I know that a lot of the pages are the same in the 2, but not all of them. And it'll just be a different experience coloring these mini as it will be coloring them extra large, because the regular sized book is a oversized book. Then, let's see, put those all together. Then I decided I wanted to try these Cool and Calm coloring books that they have on there frequently. And this one's called Fabulous Animals. Now, this is kind of like that other book that I showed you, except of course these are animal pictures, but some of them have colored backgrounds already. So I thought this was pretty neat. These are stock images, of course. But yeah, it's a nice book, nice paper. Are those double-sided? Yeah. Ooh, like that. That one's nice. Oh, and I love this one. I love ladybirds. Oh, the pages are perforated too. Nice book. I think I got another one of those. Let's put the same kind of books together. Yeah, I did get another one, but it's on the bottom. So this next one is the Too Cute coloring book Bunnies. Now I put this on my wish list a very long time ago, and shortly after I put it on my wish list, it went out of print. There is a kittens and puppies, or cats and dogs, and I forget what they call it, but I think it's kittens and puppies that they have in this series, and they're still available. So when I saw this, I just had to get it. It's a children's book and quite simple, but it's just like adorable, and I just love cartoon bunnies. I don't know why, I just do. There's a few activity pages in here, but they're mostly coloring pages, and yeah, these would be fun to color. Just some nice simple stuff. Well, maybe they're not activity pages. It's just a bunch of the same thing. I like coloring that. I always have. Okay, so this book has been on my wish list since last Christmas, Winter Wonderland by Flora Waycott. And this is a really nice book. It is part of the series that Ellery Fowler's books belong to. And she has a bit of the same style. It's kind of like a, I don't know, I always call this kind of book a Joanna Basford book. I mean, it's not the same style at all, but the pages are the same. You know, you get a picture, you get some word, well, you don't get words in Joanna Basford, but you get a single image, you get a pattern, there's mandalas, there's, you know, wallpaper pages, a variety of stuff. And, what was I going to say? Oh yeah, the words in here, from this set of books, it has no name, and it's by HarperCollins, so, you know, not some unique publisher, but they all have literary quotes in them, and at the back of the book, it tells you who the quotes are by. So, you know, this one is, well, it tells you in here too, Henry David Thoreau. But, you know, none of the quotes are just, you know, random. It grew wondrous cold, Samuel Taylor Coleridge. So I'm really happy to have that one. I'll have to mark that off of my wish list. Then, let's see, just trying to put the same types of books together. Then I got Lulu Mayo's A Million Mermaids. Now this is when I stopped buying them pre-order, when this one came out, because I hadn't colored in any of her others at that point in time, and I thought, look, you can't keep collecting them and keep not coloring in them. So I said, look, I'll buy it when it comes to Book Outlet. So that's exactly what I did. So now I have this one, and I have to wait probably another year for the llama and cute animals one to come to Book Outlet. Okay, and then I got Millie Murata's last book. She has a new one which has either just come out or it's just going to come out, and her new one is Sea Creatures. But this is the one that came out last year, and this is Woodland Wild. I love forests, so I'm particularly interested in this one. But coloring in her book a little while ago there, it made me interested in coloring her stuff again. And I think her style is still the same, but it's changed a little bit. She doesn't have that really tiny spaces. They're all kind of like at a decent length, and she has more of these pattern pages, which I'm not sure if there's any of these in the early books. So I like that, because I don't call this wallpaper, and I don't like calling it wallpaper. To me, it's a pattern, and I love coloring patterns. So that, and here's the other cool and calm book. And this one is Creative Coloring and Dots to Dots. So this has color by numbers and dot to dots in it, and some just normal coloring pages. So there's our normal coloring. There's a dot to dot, and there's a color by number. Some of them have the backgrounds colored, and they're just random pictures. Thought this would be an interesting one to add to my color by number collection, even though there's not that many color by numbers. But yeah, even though it's for children, I mean, nothing wrong with coloring these pictures. And the dot to dots you can color in too. So yeah, I like that. So these are nice big books too, and the paper's nice. So yeah, I know what the cool and calm books are like now. So finally, I got a bunch of books out of this. Oh, no, it's not finally. Oh, yes, it is. I got a bunch of books out of this series, and it is called, well, it's not called anything. It's just blank patterns to color. And these are Usborne books. And so they had a ton of them, and I've gotten a ton of them. There's a couple I didn't get, but I got most of them because I like coloring patterns, and I watched a flip through of, I found a flip through of a few of these from a very long time ago, and I decided I wanted them. So this one's called African Patterns to Color, and this is what the books are like. So they have patterns. Sometimes they have part of it colored in, sometimes they don't. At the back, they're all full page patterns. Now, closer to the front, we kind of get information, kind of like an information page, and some patterns to color. And I thought, like, I'm not 100% sure what I'm going to do with these. I don't know if I'm just going to like color them and treat them as a coloring book, or my other idea is to color these and cut them out and use them in journals. But I'm not sure because they're really nice. They're really nice books. So yeah, so we got African patterns. I'll just show you the pages to a couple, and then I'll just tell you the titles. So we have Japanese patterns. Oh, those are adorable. Egyptian patterns. Roman patterns, and then I'll just start showing you the now let's just go through the titles of the rest of them. Chinese patterns. If you want me to do a flip of any of these, just let me know. I will eventually be doing a flip of all of them, but if you would like to see it sooner rather than later, just let me know and I'll get to it right away. So Chinese patterns, medieval patterns, Victorian patterns, folk art patterns, Celtic patterns, let's skip this one for a minute, Mexican patterns. Then I found this one book which was thicker and cost more than the other ones did, and I wondered what was up with that. So I searched for it and I found out that this was a 3-in-1 book. So it ended up being cheaper to buy the 3-in-1 book than it did to buy the three single books, because they had them as well. So what's in here is Arts and Crafts, Art Deco, and Art Nouveau. And it's just the whole. So this is the beginning of Art Deco patterns. This is the Art Nouveau section. And then at the beginning, we have the Arts and Crafts movement. So yeah, nice book. All of them are really nice. So they didn't cost much, and they were buy two get one free, so I had to. I couldn't pass by pattern books. Okay, so next up is a couple of books that I received from the artist/publisher. So I just received this the other day. This is Alicia Adkins. I cannot remember what her name is on Instagram. Just let me take a look here. It is, wait, it's in the book. It's at the back of the book. Sorry, I should have written this down. She is Shadows on the Wall Art. And this is her first book, so give her a look and help support a fellow YouTuber. This is a creepy book. It's not overly creepy, it's more cute because it's full of slightly dark humor. So there's that one. I'll keep that aside because I've colored a picture in it this month. And Belba Family, I think we all know they came out with their latest stone mosaic book. Can you believe they're up to book 4 in this series? So this book, I'm going to try not to let you see any ones that I've done. This book, they've gotten more complicated. So yeah. Did a couple in there as well. Okay, so I've got a few supplies items to see here, and I want to check them out. So just hang on a second, listen to the squeaks of my chair while I just reach over here and hopefully don't knock anything over and grab a piece of watercolor paper that's been cut to a strange size, so we can try them out. Okay, so first thing we're not trying out, but I got myself a 3-pack of ivory Poscas. So sometimes you don't want that bright, brilliant white, and an ivory would do better, or cream, I suppose you could call it. So these are the 1Ms. I like that small size unless I'm using it to color in a background. Then a 5M is good. For me, anyways. So, yeah, I've got some ivory, and I think I'll just put those over there where my Posca live. And then I did a little order from scrapbook.com. Well, first of all, let me show you the freebie they gave me. So they don't always give out a freebie, but they were giving this one out. Your order had to be a certain amount of dollars, and you got this for free. So, not too shabby. It's the Crafter's Workshop is the brand, and it's a stencil of some leaves, which I'm sure will come in handy. Now I do intend, and I know I've said this before, but I really mean it this time. Seriously, I really do mean it, that I am going to show you my stencil collection, and also I'm going to show you the collection because I need to go through it and get out all the ones that I can use for coloring, because I have a big collection of stencils, but they were purchased and used for mixed media and big art journal pages, so a lot of them won't be suitable for coloring because they're main image stencils, you know, for like a big girl on top of, you know, in your picture or what have you. So I thought I would go online, that I would go on camera and sort through them with you so you could see everything that I had. So I got myself a little baggie of goodies here to try out some Cosmic Shimmer plus something extra. So the first thing I decided that, oh no, this is the stuff that I had to try out. And this is the Luna Paste. Now, Cosmic Shimmer is the brand, and Luna Paste is the product. So, of course, just like everybody else, I learned about this from Coloring with Kay. So I got Moonlight Pearl and Moonlight Storm. So let's take a look at these. Oh, the kitty is here and she's going to howl. So let's just, probably this won't show up on the white, but you never know. Ooh, we don't need that much. That is nice. Ooh, yeah, wow. And it's not thick either, like a lot of pastes that you use in mixed media. This is a nice light paste. Guess I'll use this messy paper towel. So let's just see if I can get that to shimmer for you. Look at that. Oh my gosh, look at that. Okay, so that can go down for clouds and snow and moons. And I thought this one here would be good for moons and for night skies, but we'll have to see. So this one is, oh, I forget what it's called. Ooh, yes, it's a blue-gray. Spread that out a bit more. Oh, yes. It's more gray than it is blue. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Oh my goodness, it's like silver almost. Wow, I haven't tried these out, guys, so I'm seeing them for the first time. So then the other thing that I thought I would test out is their Sparkle Texture Paste. Now I'm expecting this to be thicker. So I had to get these two colors because they're just like some of my favorite colors. This one is Emerald and this one is called Egyptian. So green and blue, I love all colors. Like when someone asks me my favorite colors, I'll say, and then it's like, oh, and. Yeah, this does look thicker. Yeah. Okay, so this doesn't have a background paint. This is just pure glitter. But these do. These have a background paint with the glitter in them. This one is just a rougher glitter with no background paint in it. Look at that. I wonder if I can spread it a little thinner because that's kind of thick. No, let's not bother with that anymore. So I'll let you guys see the shimmer of that, and I want to see it too. Whoa, yeah, and that sparkles green. Let me see if I can get you guys to see it. Look at that. Oh, yeah, there you go. Look at that. Woo! I'm excited. So this one is Egyptian Blue. Okay, somebody's going to be ordering more Cosmic Shimmer products. Let's just put a bit down here. Oh, they do smell. I have to say that. They've got a weird smell to them. So you can put this on anything that these texture pastes on any color that you want because it's just going to give you the colored glitter. Oh, wow. Those are shiny. Now let me see if I can, oh, there you go. Look at that. Look at them all. The green one doesn't want to hit the light in the same way as the others do. Okay, so I've got one more and it's not a Cosmic Shimmer. This I had to get because it's neon green. This is by Rina K, and it's called Electro Pop Neon Glitz. And of course this is Screamin' Green. Now I decided I wanted to buy them all because they have the 4 colors. But I said to myself, no, just buy the neon green, and if you like it, you can buy the others. So this, I did look at this one, and I think it is, oh no, I was going to say it's thinner, but no, this is thick. This is thick paste. Okay, so put a thick layer of this on. And let's take a look at that. It's pretty sparkly too. Not as much as the Cosmic Shimmers. Yeah, I like it. I just wish it weren't so thick. See, I was expecting these to all be thick, and they're not. Yeah, see, it doesn't spread on paper as well. Let me see. It's got, I don't know if I've messed it up, if I've contaminated this with a bit of that, or if it does have a bit of blue in there as well as the green. I think it does, to tell you the truth. It's all over. But yeah, okay, so let's do it so you can see. There we go. Yeah. I don't know if I'm going to get the other colors. It's not my favorite of these 4. I like these the best. I have to say I like the Luna pastes the most, then the texture pastes, and then this Electro Pop at the end. I'll definitely use that, but I'm glad I didn't buy them all. So put these all back in here. So that was fun. You know, I cannot wait to get this stuff all put away, swatched, and be using it. Okay, so there, I got my palette cleaned off. And let's put this out of the way. I don't think I have anything else that'll be swatching on there. Okay, so now we got some books. I joined the gang and got myself an Ursula Schwab book, and I love this so much that I'm going to be getting her other books. I think maybe I was talking to someone on Instagram, and her suggestion of getting one a month until she had all the ones that she wanted sounds like a good idea to me. So this one is gartenbluk. I always make a funny sound when I try to do different languages except for French. So this is gartenbluk, which basically means gardens, gardening. Got this from Book Depository. They have all her books there. And they have all of her books on Canada Amazon as well, but they're a couple of dollars more expensive. So you decide whether you want to pay the extra money or if you want the wait. Because Book Depository, you have to wait. Though this was good. I think that ordering from Book Depository through Amazon takes longer, much longer to deliver than ordering from Book Depository directly. Now, I thought I was being safe by ordering through Amazon because then I have Amazon's policies behind me. But I'd rather not wait. So ordering from them directly is what I'm going to try again and see if it goes as well. I can't wait to do a flip through of that one, actually. Okay, so let's books in a pile here and just work from here. Okay, so we have Color Questopia's Stained Glass. I don't buy every single Color Questopia, but close enough. So yeah, I had to get this one. I love stained glass, and yeah, that's nice. That's a nice book. Then I got the Kawaii coloring book from Amy Akawa. This has over 40 pages, and these are just cute things to color. Single-sided. Oh, that's adorable. Some of them are a full page, but there's a lot of these little collections of items. Oh, look at the giraffe! Chibi? Oh, the frog. Okay. I'm really into cute stuff right now. I have been for a while. So I picked up such and such Davis books that I didn't have that I had to have. So I picked up his two stained glass books, Tiffany Windows and Nautical Designs. So I probably know most of these. So again, stained glass. I like the design of these better than the Color Questopia one, but I like it too, so yeah. So both of those are going to be nice. I might try some little bit of fancier things than just straight marker coloring those. And I also wanted his two mandala color by number books. So this one is Diamond Mandala. Now I would never buy this if it wasn't color by number, because I don't like coloring gems, and I would just feel like I had to try and do some fancy gem coloring on these if they weren't color by number. But I've seen people straight coloring these, and they're gorgeous. And the one thing you know with the Sach Devas is that their color palettes are gorgeous. I mean, Sachin has turquoise in his, and I'm pretty sure that it's Prachi who has teal in hers. She might have teal and turquoise, or that might be older books. Anyways, they both have gorgeous color palettes. They're not your average ones. So yeah, I got the Diamond Mandalas, and then I bought the Animal Mandalas one, color by number. I have this book in the non-color by number version, and I love it. I should work in it again too, but I had to have the color by number version too, because I've seen people working. Oh, this doesn't have his standard palette. Yeah, so this one doesn't have his standard palette, but it's got all the same colors. Well, it's got 16 of the colors. There's no turquoise in here. But I've seen these colored, and they're gorgeous. So I really enjoy coloring the non-color by number edition that I have, but yeah, I had to get this. So for my chibi collection, I needed to have Coco Wayo's Neko Girls. Neko Girls are cat girls, and that is a fashion fad or trend in Japan where girls walk around dressed up like cats. They have some very strange fashion, let's call them trends, in Japan. So this is cute. I think everybody's seen this to this point. Let me grab out the other ones. Hey, I got myself an art therapy book, the Les Petits Carrés, and this one is manga. And so it has a lot of manga and anime pictures in here. Oh, that's adorable. That'll be so much fun to color. So it's got straight up anime girl pictures, and then it's got patterns and designs and chibis and cutesy, all sorts of stuff. So yeah, this one is by Aurélia Stéphanie Bertrand. got myself some sunlight drawing. Oh no, this is what I do. Sunlight. Yes, okay. Got a couple of Sunlight drawing quest books that I didn't have, and I still don't have some, so I'm going to get those in August. So this one is Coloring Quest Animals. So this one has animals in it. This one is Baby Animal Quest. So these are baby animals, and I think this is their easier set. Yeah, some of their quest books are easier, and they only have a 12 color palette, and some of them have the 22 color palette. And this shows you some of the other books that they have. I couldn't find Pokemon Quest anymore. I was looking for it on Amazon Canada and they did not have it. So they might have had to cease and desist with that, using the Pokemon name. But yeah, I don't know. It might still be available on .com. So I got Kira Shershniva. I'm not into her color by color books. They just don't do it for me at all. I like the way they look when people do them, but I wouldn't have any fun. I like doing the numbers. And I'm really into grids, so I got her square grid book. I'm going to get her triangle and hexagon one as well, but not the circles because I don't like coloring in circles. And then I am going to stop with this book because I have a whole box full of stuff left. So the next one will be shorter, the next video. So let's finish up with part 1. This is by Mofukawa, which is a new publisher to me. And at first, I have to tell you, it's M-O-F-U for the first word. And I thought that this might have been some kind of, you know, one of those fake companies because, you know, M-O-F-U, changed one letter in there and you've got a not very nice word. So I thought maybe they might have been playing with us there. But M-O-F-U, Mofu, or Mafu, they don't tell you how to pronounce it, but they tell you what it means. So it's a combination of two Japanese words. The Mofu part comes from Mofu, which is comfortable, and the Kawa part comes from Kawaii, which of course we know is cute. So Mofukawa, which is a trademarked name, so they say here, is, sorry, lost my train of thought when I said that. They've got a website, mofukawa.com. So Mofukawa is comfy and cute. Or cute and, well, no, comfy and cute. So this is Big Kawaii Adventure Coloring Book Volume 1. And I just had to get this. There's some like full page pictures in here, and then there's the little single pictures. Combination of both. You've got all sorts of things. Animals, girls, food, boys, purr kitties, space. This is adorable. I love it. I love this book. I like this one better than the other kawaii one that I showed you first. Myself a bag from Staples. And let's take a look-see at what I got from Staples. They have good prices at Staples, folks. Staples Canada. All this stuff here I got cheaper than what, sorry about the bag noise there. I got cheaper than I would have on Amazon. So the first thing that I bought was the Derwent Metallic Paint Pan set. They have a whole Derwent section in there. I did not know this, guys. It has probably been 3 years since I've been in a Staples. If I've ever needed something from there, I've just sent Mr. Niagara. So let's open this if we can. Oh, it doesn't want to open. Oh well, why be precious with it? Let's just open it. I don't need the box. Maybe if I try this end. There we go. I did have this open before, so I couldn't understand why it was so hard. Okay, so it still has the plastic on it, but you always get a sample swatch done on, I don't even know if this is vellum, because I've never seen vellum this thick, but it's sort of like that. And they look metallic from just looking at them in the pans. So they have some of the Derwent paint pan sets that they had at Staples were cheaper than on Amazon Canada, and the Inktense ones were more expensive. So just take a look and, you know, buy from the cheapest place if you are looking. So I'm not putting that back in the box. There's no reason to. Then I had to pick these up. They're by Kid Made Modern, and they are confetti crayons. Now, I've never seen these before, but I have seen people using the, I haven't looked at these either, using the Crayola confetti crayons. Well, I haven't found those here. I can't find them here anywhere. So, I had to buy these. They've got points at both ends. They say KMM on them, which stands for Kid Made Modern. And these are confetti crayons. They, let's see, do I have anything here that's blank on the back? Ah, here we go. Let's see what this one looks like. I've seen people using the Crayola ones for their backgrounds. They're just multicolored crayons. So, yeah, that's quite interesting. You just kind of roll it while you use it so that you can get the different colors. There's that one. Let's try a more common color like blue. Let's see what it looks like. Oh yeah, let's see, that could be interesting for sky or sea. And these are nice big crayons too. Not like these are made for adult hands, not the little tiny Crayola ones for kid hands. Ah, those are interesting. I'll definitely be trying those out. Then I thought I would try these because I never have. I've heard people mention them. It says they're new on here, but that doesn't necessarily mean they are. But I don't want to open it yet because they'll get all over the place. But these are Papermate flares in a bold tip, and they are 1.2 millimeters. Well, that shouldn't be 1.2. It's 1 centimeter and 2 millimeters. So we'll say 12 millimeters or 1.2 centimeters. And yeah, that has a nice selection of colors. Like at the back, they've got your normal colors, you know, black, red, blue, green. And then there's looks like there's a magenta, a dark purple, and then there's pastel colors here. So look at this tip on here. These will be nice for doing color by numbers with. These are water-based, just like the other flares. And then I've always wanted to try these. So this isn't the biggest set that these come in, but they are the Stencil double-ended permanent pens. Actually, let's bring that back out so I can try one. So rather than buying the 36 set, which is the biggest set that they have, at least here in Canada, as far as I know, on Amazon, I thought, well, you know what? I'll try the 18 set and see what they're like. So I like the water-based ones of these. They're kind of flimsy. Well, no, they just feel really plasticky. Okay, so they have the same super tip end. Let me put this down here so it doesn't bleed through onto my mat. Oh yeah, they smell like Sharpies, that's for sure. Okay, so that end, and the fine end. Ooh. Yeah, those are nice. So they don't have any names or numbers on them. Are you going to go back in there? There we go. So I've been wanting to try those for quite a while. Okay, so let's go with some books here. Maybe if I put them there. So first of all, like everybody else in their July haul, they picked up, and I picked up, the new Mystery Colors edition. So this was wondering what would happen with the next issue after the last one, American Wildlife. This continues on with the new style of the small spaces. But this is a gorgeous book. I'm going to be showing the answers right now, so turn away if you don't want to see. But these are just absolutely gorgeous pictures. And while the theme is flowers and birds, the pictures just contain flowers or birds. I mean, sometimes the picture is of something else. Like this is a fountain and there just happens to be some flowers in the background. And where's a bird one? Oh, there we go. A gazebo, a bunny. Oh, I guess I shouldn't be talking out loud for the people who are not looking. Oops, sorry. Just let you see. And then there. So I'm really happy with that issue. Okay, you can look again. Sorry for wrecking that. And then my sister sent me a couple of books for my birthday. We got a Sugar Skull one. So now I have a couple of Sugar Skull books, but this is, I have the Crayola one, which Misty reminded me that I had. I'd totally forgotten I had that one. Now I have this one, and that is awesome. So this is Coco Wayo, and it's a midnight coloring book with black backgrounds. So, oh, I like the freaky ones. But not all of these are freaky. Like this one's got candy in it, but they just all look freaky, don't they? So yeah, I'm going to have fun coloring those, because the one I tried, it was kind of like mandala coloring. And you can do randomness with them. So it's got some examples on the back there. So it doesn't tell us how many pages are in here, but Coco Wayo doesn't do duplicates, so it's a decent sized book. Got a bit of a curl. It usually doesn't happen with thinner books, but it must be close to 50 in there since it's curling. And this is the other book she got me, and I'd only just put this on my wish list. This is another cute and creepy chibi coloring book, and this one is by, I'm not sure if it says, WA Publishing, WAP Publishing. Oh yeah, up here we have the WA Publishing Studio, WA. Okay, so they do have social media. They have an email address here to get bonus coloring pages. And they have a contest. So, very interesting. Now, there are not duplicates in here because I was looking at it earlier. So, you can see we have some pictures that are like from movies. You know, we've got Little Shop of Horrors plant there. And then other ones that aren't. I don't know what movie that's from, but I know he's a popular character. Ooh, I like that. Let's just get up here, make sure there's not duplicates. I'm pretty sure there is not duplicates in here. I'll let you know when I do a flip. So it's a nice thick book too. If there's not duplicates in there, it's a good size. So really cute, like that. And I also got a birthday present from a wonderful subscriber, Lauren loves color. She sent me a birthday gift. That was so nice, Lauren. I really, really, really appreciated that. And this is, in my opinion, one of Color Questopia's best books. I would have to say that this and their new Patterns one are my two favorite, like top favorite Color Questopias. So this one is, I've seen people coloring out of this, and this is just going to be a ton of fun. Haven't started it yet, but it will be coming up. I will be coloring in it next month. I'm going to make it a rule that if I get a gift book, well, except for that box full of books from my sister, that I'm going to color in gift books right away. So I've got this and those other two from my sister. So thank you, Lauren. I've thanked her personally, but I'll thank her publicly here. Thank you so much. I really appreciated that. You're very, very kind. Okay, then I went to Walmart and I got myself these. Now, I was going to buy these off of Amazon, but when I went to Walmart, they were so much cheaper that I bought them there. And now, I got these for doing my color by numbers, my grid, my Belba family books and grids and other companies' grid books, because I like doing those in water-based marker. And I need to get some sort of consistency to the colors that I'm using. And these have names. So I'll just show you one. Oh, they're all packaged up. So this comes with 8 gel markers, 8 window markers, and then the rest are just their normal broad line, like this. They're like super tips, except they're thicker. But the tips, you can still get a fine line with the tip, but once you lean it, you get a really broad line with those. So 64, that's the biggest set those come in. My pile is getting huge here. Okay, I also decided to pick up the Sharpie S Note since I had no idea what they were, and they're water-based, which I didn't know at first because Sharpies are not water-based, are they? So here you come along with some water-based Sharpies. Well, I guess they're highlighters are, and they're calling these, what are they calling them? Creative markers. But here they show that you can use them for note underlining, highlighting, writing, and drawing. But you could also color with them. So the difference between these and other Sharpies is that these are water-based and they have a chisel tip. So they're pretty colors though. So those will be used in my grid books too. What have I got here? Oh yes, I had to pick these up. I had no intention of ever buying these, but I had to buy them because I had an old one of these back when they were called Doodle Scribblers, and it was the Fresh Air color, and which is an absolutely beautiful tealy turquoise, and it's in here, so they still have the color, so I had to buy this, and maybe I will find some other colors in there that I like. Not looking too forward to the smell because the one I had was old, so it didn't smell anymore, but I'll live with it. I just needed that color. Fresh Air. It's a gorgeous color. Alright, so let's get some stuff out of this box. Maybe I can pull everything out of this box. You'll give me a minute. That's everything out of this box. What's this? Oh. Okay. So actually, I reach down here. Just getting the rest of the stuff out. Okay. So the rest of it is books, except for this. I got myself a Caran d'Ache blender, which was pretty expensive. I had to get it on Amazon Canada, but the price did go down from what it was, what it has been for the longest time. So I did get it on a deal. And if you divide the price in two, because you get two of them, the only thing is that they came cracked, so, or broken. So I have a small piece and a big piece. This is what the small end looks like. I put it in here in a pencil extender, so it's not really any big deal. I like it. It's really different from using the Prismacolor one though, because this just like glides and it doesn't feel like you're doing anything, so you have to watch to see that it's making a change. The Prismacolor, like, I mean, now that I've used this, I would definitely say that the Prismacolor is like scraping, and it makes a noise when you use it. You really know you're using it. I haven't used this long enough yet to tell you if I like it better than the Prismacolor. But yet, that's the package, because I got them out already. And now let's go through the last books that I got. I'm just going to have a sip of my drink. So I picked up the last Belba family books that I didn't have. Square Mandalas, a Floral Inspiration. The newest one, Misty's Mystery Mosaics, Unicorns and Mermaids. And the Wow Africa. This is going to be so much fun to do. But I'm working in Wow Animals right now. That's my... Whoa! Just hang on a second, guys. I am going to have a fall. I've got so much stuff on this table here that it started to fall. Okay, I'm going to have to put my stuff over here and just really, really hope that this does not fall over. Okay, I got the rest of the Sach and Sach Deva grid books that I didn't have, so I needed Vacations. I'll show you that. Nice two pictures from it. And this one, which I'm so excited about having, Patterns. So I have all his mosaic books now. Oh, look at that. I did that. That's what happens when you put your stuff in a box until haul day. So there's a couple of pictures of the patterns in here. These are picture patterns. They're really cool. Oh, well. Whatever. Not going to affect the coloring. Okay, these are going over here. So let me get those Belba family ones. I do not want to put anything extra on that huge pile. Okay, I pre-ordered this. I am really into Marjorie Sarnat right now, thanks to Lisa at Coloring My Way. She has been showing off Marjorie Sarnat pictures and books for a while because she's one of her favorite artists, and I thought it took some getting used to for me, and then all of a sudden I fell in love with her. So I've been collecting her books, and I just love the, well, this doesn't have it like that, but I love the swirliness in most of her pictures. I just like it. but her other pictures are really nice too. So this has got a combination of stuff in it. It's kind of strange time of the year to be putting out a love book, but whatever. Color Questopia, summer. I'll have to keep that one out to work in while it's still summer. And Coloring Book Cafe came out with 100 Beautiful Patterns books, so I had to get that. And their patterns are very nice. These are, looks like they're mostly mandala type patterns. Animal ones. So yeah, I'm always there for a pattern book. And then I have been waiting for this one to come out in black background, and finally it did. The Princess Color Questopia! Yay! So what Color Questopia book are you still waiting for to come out in black background? Now that I have this one, I'm waiting for cows, llamas, and the bug one. The backyard bugs. I don't think it was very popular, but it came out at the same time as this one. That might be why. I hope they make a black background of it, but I really want cow and llama. I know, weird, but for the cow, but I don't know. And then I finally got Laritza May's Creepy Chibi. I think everybody else has this. I think this is Laritza May. She's what, on the back of this page, yeah, Laritza May. And I got Eva Brown's Kawaii Girls Grayscale. So I have all the grayscale books now except for Beautiful Dresses. So I need to pick that one up. Oh geez, I'm putting them on top of that. Putting them on top of my big pile again. Okay, so these are two Coco Wyo books that I got that I don't intend to color in. I have some books in my collection that I don't intend to color in because they're part of other collections. So I did pick up their serial killer books. The Most Famous and the Most Infamous. These are by Coco Wyo. And I have sort of like a true crime sort of collection of stuff. And sort of some serial killer stuff too. I would never color in these. It wouldn't be fun to color these creeps, but I like it for my collection. So these won't be kept with my coloring books. They'll be put in with my collection of other stuff. Like I have playing cards, serial killer playing cards. You know, and that sort of thing. So yeah, that's my little side hobby there. I know no one's probably very interested in those. If you are, and you want me to do a flip through of them, let me know. I think I probably will anyways, because there are people who don't color who may be interested in those. So I got a bunch of Jennifer Rawling books too over last month and this month of her grid books. So I didn't have this one yet, 80 Plus Adorable Animals, and these are all different size grids. But this is kind of like her 70 plus cartoon characters, which I was working in the other day. So here's the other Eva Brown grayscale that I got, Chibi Animals. So yeah, I just need to get that Beautiful Dresses one. Then I'll have all their grayscales. And Voodoo Dudes came out with a new book. So I had to get it. It is called Heartistic. And these are alternative heart-based doodles. Geisha heart. Pincushion heart. Tattoo heart. Harlequin heart, pumpkin heart, steampunk heart, and so on. Just like everyone else, I got Coco Wyo's Chibi Girl book. It is a really nice one, and it's a thick one. No duplicates. These are adorable chibis. They're more like big-eyed girls, though, than actual chibis. A lot of them are. Okay, I also picked up from the grocery store, I think I got this one, was the new Relax in Color. So I believe this one has a travel theme to it, like around the world, kind of travel destinations sort of stuff. Yeah, they're all places from around the world, and here it tells you about the picture. Like this is the Cotswolds region of England. No, that's the Statue of Liberty. I think we all know that. This is Beijing's Forbidden City. And, wait a minute, I'll do those together. So, I said that I was gonna get it. Appears I already did get it. Was Kira Shershneva's Hexagons book. Color Questopia's Tattoo. Now, I don't usually buy tattoo books. The only other tattoo book I have is Jade Summers' Grayscale one. But I just really love the pictures in here. Like, I think I might start looking into tattoo books as long as they're not stock image collections. Now, I don't have anything against stock images. I understand how they work. But with the stock image collections is you end up getting duplicates. So if I'm going to look at other tattoo books, I want to look at ones that are done by actual artists. Well, I shouldn't say that stock images are done by actual artists, but I mean an artist, one specific artist's collection. And then I got another creepy chibi book. This one is by, I don't know if this one even says who it's by. It says on the site who it's, like it's on the listing it says who it's by. But yeah, this has chibi characters in it like this. So I'll put the link down below. And please remember that my link will take you to your listing. If you are in Canada, UK, or the US, it will take you to the listing on your site. So, Poltergeist, yeah. This is cool. I like these ones. And then I got Coloring Book Cafe's other animal pattern book. This one's called Animal Kingdom, and I really like this because it has animals with a distinctive pattern on them. Not Zen doodles, but an actual repetitive pattern. You can see. And then I find it different. I think they're different than Zen doodles. I just do. I like them. Yeah, I really like that one. So got that. And finally, the newest publisher that I am following is Colored Caramel. And I got 2 of their books. This one has been seen around this summer. This is Kawaii Summer. And it's just adorable. Look at that. These little chibi animals playing volleyball. And this one, Kawaii Warriors, and this is absolutely adorable. World of the Brave and Cute. Wait till you see these guys. Oh, God, I love that one. I like elephants anyways, so. These are adorable. I just love them. Look at the mouse. Yeah, so these are all warrior chibis, animals. Cute animals, warriors. Kawaii warriors, like it says. So there you go, guys. We are finished part 2. So we're finished the complete 2-part haul. I've never done a 2-parter. If I'd put this all together, it would have been just over an hour and a half. Oh, what happened? I'm just looking around and I'm surrounded by books and supplies and I'm like so excited. I can't wait to start working with all this stuff. So I want to thank you for staying with me. Thank you to all of you who did. I hope that you've found something that piqued your interest and that you're or that you found out more information about something you'd been wondering about. And in the meantime, I'm going to say thank you for watching and bye!